Hi guys, this is Kesta Kiranji and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much. I'm really proud of you guys. Thank you for supporting me. I'm really humbled. I'm really grateful. I don't know what I can tell you guys, but I'm so much grateful for your support, for everything that you've done, the viewing, watching the video, my first video. I really appreciate. For those who haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting? What are you waiting? Please finya your button. Just click the button, subscribe, like, share and comment. So as we start this journey together, nataka we go pamoja and everything, and do this kimoja. So I really appreciate for everything you've done, for those who have subscribed and for those who are yet to subscribe. I know in this is the second video you're going to subscribe. Thank you. So today I'm going to have a guest, and as you can see down below, the topic down there, it's going to be fire. So we are going to discuss some 1 2 3 things, and I hope you will enjoy, relax, leave a comment there, and tell us what you think, tell us what whatever you feel, and maybe your story or something. Just leave a comment below. So without delay, we're going to invite my guest, and I hope you will enjoy and relax. Yay. So guys, welcome once again. I'm here with my guest. She's already here, and guys, I came all over to her house. You see how humble she is. So I'll let her introduce herself and then tell us maybe what's her name, what she does, if she needs our support also, and any other thing that she would love us to hear from her. So how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, you look so much beautiful. So I'll let yourself introduce yourself to my people, and tell them what you do. If you need maybe some support, we will attach there some 1 2 3, maybe a number at work and everything with the office, and then we get to see how things go. So welcome, feel at home.
Thank you.
You're really beautiful.
Thank you.
And enjoy this conversation. Okay.
Thank you so much. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Team Kista, thank you so much for supporting this girl. Okay, my name is Miriam Favored. I'm her best friend, and like she said, what I do, I'm into events. I'm event planner. I also do ushering, event ushers like wedding, rurasio, and all types of events. I have me and my guys, we are called Mariana Ushering Services, which you can reach us, and we can come and work together. So if you ever need any assistance, event coordination, you can just talk to us. And my number is 0727041089.
Hey,
That
you're
is
so
where you can
fast.
find-
Please reset the number, but we will put it there down. So just say it again.
When you want to reach me is on 0727041089. And by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe and support this girl. You have taken her first video from 0 to 150. Why don't we reach 1,000? It sounds even better. So let's keep sharing her video and liking and taking this little angel to another level. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. God bless you.
God bless you so much. God bless you. Thank you, Miriam. It's a pleasure to have you.
I'm humble. I'm really humble. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, you're so much welcome. Thank you for availing yourself. It's not easy, to tell someone that can we shoot, can we do this, can we talk about something, this topic, because I know what you're good at. So like you agreeing we can do this, it's not easy. So thank you so much.
I'm much humbled.
Yeah.
Anything for you.
Oh yeah. Thank you. So we were to talk about I was to ask you, I had posted some questions in my IG. So some teenagers are there, and some adults, they left me some questions which I'm going to ask you, and you're going to help us, because by the way, our lady here, she's married, as you can see behind us. That's her wedding gown, by the way. And there's another one there, a very big one, her and her husband. Of course, we cannot, onyesha kila mtu the husband. Nyinyi. But she's married, as you can see. A wedding. We all know wedding si kitu rahisi. Yeah, and she's a mom. of one. Did you say that? I'm saying it. Nakusemea.
No, I'm a mom of one, a 12-year-old son.
Oh. So she's so much experienced. That's why we really need her here. I hope you will help us understand some areas. Unajua tuko na maswali in a lot in different areas, in this life. So as we are going to talk about relationship to marriage, marriage to relationship. No, of course it's relationship to marriage. So we are going to discuss about that. Any other question tutauliza pale chini, and we are going to answer you later on, but for now zile ambazo I have them, I will jibu here. She will jibu, actually she will answer. So she will first tell us a rough story about herself before dating. You'll tell us about yourself before dating. From there we will interact from there. So tell us from the when you were young, like some people here. Okay.
One thing I always say is when you're a young girl, mostly men, they don't think about marriage like us ladies. We as much as you are little
Sorry,
girl,
what do you mean by young men? Like which age gap are you considering?
actually from childhood, because when you check from childhood, every lady had a dream of her dream wedding gown, or maybe at when you're playing, you will find you're playing chakababa and chakamama where two of you are getting married. So from childhood, we ladies, we always have that dream, but our young men usually they have like other plans for their so that's why when you like in a relationship from childhood, you find there's that game where you are cooking. Yani, you are planning yourself to be a wife. In the future, you are cooking things, you are cooking sand. And I think it starts from childhood. So I can say that if you are, every woman has ever dreamed of that. And every woman has dreamed of a good relationship out here. And every woman wants to have a home.
So what do you mean by a good relationship? Because people out here, they are really dating. Kuna watu, they are dating. Now, how do we tell that this relationship is a good one? Or what do you mean by a good relationship?
Relationship, we have many relationships. We have so many people dating, but they don't know where they stand. You don't just date for the sake of dating, or you don't date so that they can call you are dating or you have someone. First of all, check that relationship. Does it have a vision? Does it have somewhere you're going? Because if you're dating someone and yet you don't have a vision for a future, then there's no need of dating. Some are dating for the show off. They are dating because they want to show off. And some are just dating for the sake of having fun. And some are friends with benefits. I don't know why they usually say that. And some are just there.
I think like friends with benefits. You mean like they're just dating to have fun? That is maybe sex, money, and that's it? Or
like mostly you'll find like they're friends, but they're sleeping together. So they call themselves friends with benefits.
Oh, friends with benefits.
Yes.
I have known that today.
So I think one thing I can say is people do not know if your relationship doesn't have a vision for a future, maybe to settle down, then there's no need for you to be in a relationship.
So, if I might cut you short, how do you know that this relationship is going somewhere? Because we find people they're dating, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. How do you know that this inaenda mahali, that we are going somewhere? Unaweza jipata like you're married and something.
One thing I know is a good relationship, you can just see it from the beginning. Because this guy will be like, I want to have this with you in the future, or I want to have kids with you. You can hear him saying something about the future, even if it's not now. They are always thinking or saying something positive. So if your man is like, just come see me, kuja unione, kuja unitembele, those are the only things you hear. You should check yourself, because come unione, are you sick? Am I coming to visit you in the hospital? So try and check yourself, like what is he saying? You can hear a man say that I want us to have something for us for the future, or let's work so that we can build for our kids. What does your man say? Is it just come visit me? Can I send you fare? Come and see me again. He will look for you again when he wants to see you again. So you just see that we are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think people should check and hear. We always hear words, we women. So hear what your man is saying. Actions speaks more louder than words.
Yeah. So as we have had, actions speaks louder than words. As much as your man is saying this and that, come, he's sending fare and everything, you have to think, you have to be smart. You have. They say that we ladies we have 6 common sense and men 5. Is it true?
We do, yeah.
So it is true.
Scientifically proven.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true. You can have, like women, we have more, like you always sensitive to something. Even sometimes when your man is cheating, you don't need anyone to tell you. That thing always just ringing, or you just doubting, or you start just thinking. And you can find out when you do more investigation, you'll find out that it's true. So we always have that sixth sense. We always sense more. We always think more. That's why they always say that it's not good like for a man to be younger than you, because your mind is well grown up more than them.
I have just remembered something. There was a time while I was back in school, they used to say we are 5 years more older than the young men, like, or someone you're dating, at least 3 to 5.
Do you know that sense, that one sense carries more, like as mind, just tuseme nini, what can I say, like hiyo sense moja ya mwanamke can do much more than you can ever think. A woman can use less of herself, like I was saying, that one sense can really do much more things, actually also much more harm if a woman decides to use them in the wrong or in the right way. Yeah. So I think that one sense is very, very much more active than even maybe the 5 ones. I don't know, but it's just like an added advantage for a woman out there. Yeah.
So do you mean like in a relationship, the lady should be more careful, more of a man?
Actually, ladies are more careful, always. Like, you can see ladies are always thinking of saving. When a lady is walking out there, they are thinking of how to buy a dress or something for the child. But a man can walk past all those things and they don't even think of getting one for even the kids, or even coming back in the house with anything. Yani, they are just like that. So we women, we are always thinking more, actually. We actually, many times when you're in a relationship, you can even think of how will you, can we settle down? A woman can start thinking of that, but she can't express it because she feels like that's an assignment of a man. So most of the time you find like they're not saying, but they already thought of it. Yeah.
So thank you. So there's this something else while people are dating. How do you build both the two parties, because this is something mutual? How do you build a healthy relationship? What are the things that people should do? What are the things that people should contribute in this relationship so that it can be healthy and leads to something like marriage, yani something that can work? So what are the things that should be considered?
I think first thing is be honest from the beginning. Open up, be you. That's the second thing. Don't pretend to be anyone to impress anyone. Be you, so that the real people can love you. Because when you pretend, someone can come to you thinking you are a different person, but once you get to really tangle more, they see like, no, this is not what I expected. Or now that's where people start saying, oh, I thought you are like this, I thought you are like that. They start saying all sorts of things because you pretended to be someone you're not. So my first thing is be truthful from the beginning. Just say, this is me, and be you. Be you. That's something that many people are pretending not to be. People should learn to be you. Learn to do whatever you like doing. If that man or woman loves you the way you are, they will not mind taking you the way you are, because true love overshadows many mistakes and overshadows many things. So be you.
So let me cut you short. So when you say be you. For instance, I was in a relationship. That is an example, guys. That is an example. To say I was in a relationship. That is, and then there was something. I was being me. I was being me. Then that relationship didn't work because at some point, being me costed this relationship. So what if when you find yourself in the next relationship and you try to be not really you but something else a little bit so that it can work, you can contribute to a healthy relationship in this. Is that recommended, or you just have to be you so that that person can love you the way you are?
But that's not the way you are, because you're pretending to accommodate them. So that's not really the way you are. So being you, if you are in a relationship and you are being you and they didn't like you, they didn't deserve you. So they don't have to be with you.
So you have to be you. If you have to change something to be something else, they don't deserve you.
Don't change yourself to accommodate anyone. Be you so that they can love you. If they are not comfortable with you, let them just walk out. Because if our pretense will not last forever, at some point it will come out. And that's where disappointment comes. So just be you. If they don't like you, they don't deserve you. So someone else, they also say, there's this song that says that another man's food is another man's poison. So maybe you are poison to him, but you are someone's food somewhere. So you don't have to change to accommodate this relationship, because at the end of it, these true colors will come out, and trust me, it won't last. So that thing is, be honest. Honest, like truthful and honest, I think is almost the same thing. But be honest in everything in a relationship for you to have a healthy relationship. Be considerate. Don't think that when you're in a relationship, so it's all about you. No, it's all about the two of you. There's some things I like and he doesn't like. There's some things you like and he doesn't like. So there's something he likes, you don't like. So you just have to accommodate each other, because it's never easy. You will not find a perfect person. That's another thing. So if you're looking for a perfect person, are you first of all a perfect person?
Nobody is perfect.
No, but there's a percentage where we want to. You keep saying, I want a God-fearing, I want a man who do this, I want a woman who is perfect, who has a shape and everything. Are you perfect? Can you live with yourself first of all? There's some people who cannot even live with themselves, yet they want to live with someone else. It cannot work. So first of all, that thing I'm saying is, be accommodative, because you will find faults in him, he will find faults in you, but are you willing to accommodate that? Another thing is, for a healthy relationship, be someone who is understanding. Be understanding, because there's some things where at some point you will crush each other. There's no happy relationship, there's no happy marriage at all times, but there's some times where you crush each other. When you crush each other, are you willing to listen to him? Is he willing to listen to you? Or everyone is going to shout? If I'm shouting, you're shouting, we cannot hear each other. So if he listens and I shout or I talk, he will listen to what I'm saying. And when he shouts or he talks and I'm listening, we will be able to get the communication, the information going. But if we rise, everyone wants to be heard. I know everyone wants to be heard, but not at the same time. Let this person speak so that you can listen to one another. So I can say is, listen to each other. Be accommodative. It's never easy. Be truthful. Be honest. And be loving. You want to be loved. You want to be appreciated. Most of us ladies, we expect flowers all the time. Do you even buy your man socks and bring at home? Or you expect, because you're a lady, you just want something from him? Be supportive even at home. We are not saying the 50-50 thing which people are putting out there. We want something that we can support each other without you telling me to support. Or you come to the table and you tell me, I want this we put this together so that no. Let me support you because I want to support you. Let him support me because he wants to support me, not because it's an obligation. You understand? So I think that's what I can say.
So what about what do we say about in terms of communication? Sometimes we get people who are in a long distance relationship. It might be, it depends how long. I might be in Kisumu, my guy is in maybe Eldoret. My guy might be in the United States of America, I might be in Kenya or Dubai, wherever. So how do we deal with this communication issue?
Communication is very important. Actually, I always tell my man, where there's no communication, there's no relationship for me, because I am not doing. There's no communication, there's no relationship. Communication is very important, especially in a long distance relationship. Even in the house, learn to communicate in a good way, in a very understanding way. Because communication, if you don't communicate, there's that bond that you're disconnecting. So you have to communicate so that you can engage yourself. So make sure if someone is from another, let's say he's in another country or he's in someone, if he's around here in Kenya, you can just go and visit, let him come and visit. Try to meet more often, actually, and when he's far away, try to do video calls, try to interact. Just try, do it every day. Communicate every day. That will always strengthen your bond, which long distance is not easy. It needs the strong to survive, but with prayers and everything, you can do it.
So guys, with prayers and as we have heard, just pray hard, put more effort, try your level best, changia, do something to support this relationship work. So all the things we have been told about communication, respect your guy, have trust, don't have, just do your level best, and everything is gonna work out. So there was this other question I saw in my IG. They were asking about, like, there's some people who got these all characteristics, but again, they're not sure if they want to get married or they just want to stay there, something like that, because this generation is way different. So I don't know what you.
So I think if you are ready to get married, or you feel like you are not sure, make sure you are sure, because marriage is not where you go and try. Marriage is not something you can go in and come out, like so many people are doing right now. So if you are sure that you want to get married, then do it. But if you have a mixed reaction, don't do it, because marriage needs, we don't need people getting into marriages and still breaking up those marriages in a short time. We don't want divorcees around. You got married to a first guy, you got married to a second lady, you just got married so many times. Let's go into a relationship when we are very sure. So if anyone has a mixed reaction about whether to get married or not, let them just sit down, give themselves time until they feel they are completely ready. One thing I know about men is they know when they are ready. They usually know when they are ready to get married. Some get married for fun and some get married to maybe have sex. But one thing I can say is sex can never keep any marriage out there, because as you keep going, you get weaker and weaker. And if you got married because of the sex, then the strength to do sex is reducing every now and then. What will you love about that when the strength is no longer there? So you see, don't get married for reasons. Don't get married because don't get married because you are now ready to settle down and know that it's a long lifetime thing. Yeah.
So as you guys have heard, don't get married because you just want to get married. Have a vision, know what you want, and now you can go to your person and you can talk it out, and then just settle. So about currently in this modern dating, we know the technology and everything, it has led to the change in how we do our stuffs. So what would you say about that, the modern dating currently, which has been affected with the technology and everything? What would you say?
Actually, I can say I'm very sad at this point, because right now we have so many broken relationships. We have so many broken marriages. We have so many single mothers, single parents out there, single dads. But mostly,
do you think this has been led due to the technology and social media, the modern dating?
Yeah. At some point, yes, because many people are learning so many things on the internet. Like they are watching different videos. They are watching people loving themselves on the internet. They are watching sex videos on the internet, and this is leading to our children trying to try those things, and this one leads them to being a single mom, or leads them to being in a relationship where they just went there so that they can try, or they can do it so that like other people are doing. So I think the phones, you can see so many marriages have broken up because of the phones. Many of you can agree that even marriages have side chicks and all that. They just send a message and your marriage is over. Or maybe the lies on the phone, the technology. Oh, I'm in town, yet you are still in the house. In fact, you are still somewhere in your toilet. So we are not really being really honest with ourselves. So technology is really bad for us. Technology is good and bad at the same time. We can see our generation, once they tangle themselves into phones, there's nothing else they want to do. They just want to focus on phones and doing TikTok things, and they want to do so many things, which is not really healthy, because the previous lives you can see. So like before, we never used to have phones. You could send your boyfriend a letter, and it will take months to reach. When will you have sex? Now you just have to get married, because so that you can be seeing this person every now and then. So technology is good if you use it in the right way, and it's bad if you misuse it.
So you have talked about the side chick things and everything. I was like, do you think, why do like once these married men get into married, or married women get into married, why do they vie to have a sexual partner outside marriage, like having a side chick, or a young man having a mamas? What are the things that bring these things inside the marriage thing? Is it that they are not satisfied, or what will you say?
I can say that a man loves peace, and once you're not a good, like a peaceful woman, it's hard to keep a man. Again, I can't blame women for men going out for a side chick, because there's some men, even if though you try, even though you do everything, even though you sacrifice yourself, they still go out because they are possessed. So we cannot blame women for all.
What do you mean by those men, or those wamamas are possessed?
No, like some people that just have those spirits.
Maybe, for instance, maybe you might think that maybe they want to explore.
Explore what? Because what are you exploring? When you get married, you're supposed to know that this is a lifetime thing, and there's nothing as being faithful in your marriage, because once that faith is even just touched a little bit, or that trust that someone had over you, once it's touched, and you crush it a little bit, it will never be restored.
The reason as to why I said something to do with the guys, these married men wanting to explore. There's this friend of mine once told me he was married, and he had a side chick whom I knew. I knew the wife and the side chick. So I once asked him, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to your wife? And he was like, my wife wasn't my, like, she wasn't my she wasn't what I wanted. Sometimes we get these men, maybe they are pulled or pushed with the parents to just get married. So maybe they get married to a wrong person who is not a friend, a person whom you cannot try to explore something together or learn something together. You just get someone who is different. So that was a kind of answer that I got from that person. That's why I asked you, what do you think about this?
Pushed marriage always ends up badly, but in our mother's days, it used to work, because they could take you to a man, and there you have to stay there, and that's your man. But in this generation, it won't work, because a man wants to choose for himself. And it's good for you to choose for yourself, so that there's no, I never wanted this, this is not what I want. No. If you choose for yourself, the choice is yours. That's why you can see even in Genesis, God, and right now, God doesn't choose people, wives, or husbands for us. No, he gives you ability to be able to choose, but he doesn't choose for you because he knows that when something goes wrong, you will blame God. God, it's you who gave me this, like Adam did. When he was asked when he was wrong, he said, God is the woman that you gave me. So even now, don't take yourself to be part of someone who wants to get married and choose someone for them, because they will come back and say, this is not the woman I wanted. So it's better to just let them choose for themselves.
So in short, if just don't get married because your other partner wants to get married. Get married because you feel like you are in a position to, you know, take care of a family, take care of your hubby, take care of your wife, and something. Because we can say that this cheating thing and everything is brought due to, you know, your pressure, the pressure to get married. You don't know what you really want. You don't have a vision. You just want to get married because you feel like this is the age. This is the age. It's not about the age. It's about, are you ready? Is this your right time? It's never about the age. Are you planned? Are you prepared? Are you, you know, like everything? Is this the person? Don't just get married because your parents maybe pushed you. Peer pressure from your friends. Maybe you might find some of my friends are married already, some have kids. Just me, I'm not yet, you know, something like that. Then you feel like you're really pressured and you need, like, I need to have a kid. I need to have a baby. After that, you go settle up with someone who is not even, you know, you just like, he's just there for some few, you know. After that, you get a kid, then you remain to be a single mom or a single dad, which is not advisable. So as we have been told, let's guys listen, like, if you really want to get married, please focus. Focus. Like, first know, is this the person you want? Learn that person. Take your time. Don't rush. This is we are in a technology that doesn't want things to be rushed. This is modern dating, you know. This technology right now, it just needs things to be taken as slow as possible. Take your time, and once you get your partner you better have, now you can settle and decide to do what is required to be done. So the last question I wanted to us to discuss is about you know, this transition from dating to marriage, like dating to marriage. There was someone who was asking, how do people like prepare for a lifelong commitment? You had answered a part of it, but maybe you can add something.
First of all, I can say is when you're dating and now you want to settle down, first of all, you have to know that your space will be invented. So it will be not like you are now your own place anymore. You'll have to accommodate someone else. So when you are in that place, are you willing to accommodate someone? So are you willing to live with someone, first of all, before you can just move in? You have to ask yourself those questions. So again, if you know, we ladies, the way we are, we like to see the toilets clean. We like to see things clean. Men usually throw things around. So are you willing to accommodate that one? Are you willing to be able to hear someone snoring next to you? Because maybe you just like sleeping alone. There's no one sleeping next to you and snoring the whole night. Are you willing to accommodate that one? Are you willing to be able to clean for someone the whole time, all of your ears? Are you willing also for you to accommodate this woman who is nagging? Maybe at some point she has, you know, we women, we change. In a month, we change so many times. So you'll have different mood swings. Is this man ready to handle the mood swings? So you have, before the transition is very, very huge, but with the time you learn to live with someone. You know, like me, when I got married, I never thought that I'll be able to accommodate someone. So sometimes I get moody and I feel like, no, I'm being childish, you know. But, you know, when he's very understanding, he knows how to tangle this because he knows how women are. So if he's willing to do that and he knows women are crazy at some point, he will be able to accommodate that one. So also as a woman, you have to accommodate his things, because some things he will like. Maybe you like to wash the cup with this soap and he says it smells different. Are you willing to accommodate that one? So transition is it's tough, but you have to also Once you learn to live with this man for a year, then you are good to go, because you'll give yourself 1 year of struggle, trying to accommodate, trying to do what he says, you know. Sometimes I feel like, no, I don't have to do what you say, but
The government, the constitution says 6 months. Like if you stay with someone for at least 6 months, you're good to go.
you know me, I'm a church person. You know me. I don't recommend anyone living with a man who has not visited their parents. So I don't support that 6 month thing. Come, we stay. If he values you enough, he will go to your parents, and he will go even just to take himself his presence. He doesn't have to go with gifts. Doesn't have to go with anything. He will just take himself there, and he will just go. That only thing is appreciation enough. He has appreciated you enough. So me, I don't support the 6 months thing the government is giving.
So guys, if you're dating someone now, maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 6 years there, and he hasn't still gone to see your parents or something, fikiria, you have to think. You have to think.
Because why would you even date someone 3 years? Is it nilana kwani? No, like you really have to me, I've seen people who meet 1 month and they're getting married and they live a really long. So there's some people that tunajuana 3 years, tunajuana 5 years. What are you saying? If you are really serious, it doesn't really take that long. So we don't have to waste each other's time. So
can we say maybe during these 3 years or 5 years, maybe nile to the game, because maybe the man doesn't really know what he really wants. Maybe it's hiyo period, because they say in early 20s you are like exploring and everything, trying to know what kind of a person you want, you know, and everything. So maybe you can date this very young guy who really, he's just there, he knows he loves you, and that's all. Hana ile mentality, yani wide open about maybe he should go visit the parent, which is a no, because of course they know they have to go and visit the parent, but maybe they're not yet matured enough, you know, like matured enough to think, or maybe they're not ready. But and also we can't tell them that they shouldn't date with this technology, this modern dating.
You know, I don't know, but one thing I can say, if you are a lady out there and you are a man out there and you are dating this daughter of someone and this guy of someone, and you really love them so much, just make sure at least you do something to show the love that you are claiming. So if you want to settle down, okay, you can be in a relationship and you know very well you don't want to settle down, and it happens. So don't waste each other's time. Jipeni 6 months. Ukiona haiwork, si utembe.
But there are these people who agree, like, okay, me, I don't want to settle down, you don't want to settle down, then let's just do this thing for period of time, which I know it's not allowed, and you know, guys, you want your tabia.
But if that's what you have agreed on, what can I say about that one? It's your choices, you know. But one thing
Nafa to akeme, like shindo. We are not doing that here. We are not doing that here. Yeah, we are not doing that here.
It's shindo, but remember, these are people who are grown-ups. You cannot advise someone who has 32 teeth. They will, or some people who have slept in one blanket. So these people you will tell them this, they'll go sit down with their partner and they'll say you are a witch. So there's no need. You tell them something, one word is enough for the wise. Yeah. So if that's the agreement, we surrender them. We surrender the decision to them. Yeah.
So guys, we have learned, I think, so far so good. Enough is enough. Unajua, we say that if you take too much, it's gonna spoil everything. But the little you get is better than nothing. Nusu ya mkate it's better than nothing at all. So maybe you can give us your last words, and we can maybe close there.
I can say that relationships are good. Relationships are good. Many people are saying, oh, relationships is bad. No, relationships are good when you get the right partner. I can tell you this, and you are my witness, that even me, I believe that men are crazy and men are like that. But now I feel the love. I feel like we have good men out there and we have good ladies out there. So one thing I can say is just date the right person and you'll experience the happiness you deserve. Don't just date for the sake of fun or just for the sake of something. date for a man who appreciates you, a lady who sees your value and who sees your vision. Because when the two visions are combined and they make it one, you can go places. Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for this conversation. I feel so much. I am grateful. Really, really, really. So guys, for those who have watched until this point, thank you so much. Thank you for staying with us until this point. I hope you have subscribed, liked the video. I hope you have shared with your family, not just a family. I hope you have shared with your spouse, and we will still continue with this topic. First, leave your comment there. What do you want us to talk about? What do you feel like we have left it out? What do you feel tumeacha nje? What do you feel we have left out, so that we can talk about it the next, because there will be a continuation about this topic. It's wide enough. It's really wide. We cannot finish it today or now, but with time, the next we are going to take the comments which will be down here and answer all those questions. We will answer all those questions in our next video. We really will. So please guys, as you watch this video, like, subscribe, share, comment, and just I hope you have learned something. I really hope you have learned something. So wow.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm really enjoying this. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any question, make sure to talk to us, because we'll have to untangle this. We have to deal with this. Support this girl, my lady. Let her reach 1,000 subscribers. God bless you so much.
God bless you so much. Pole pole ndio mwendo. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Turus.